Thanks for joining me. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to take a look at a couple more Digivolutions. We're getting towards the end of the game, and I think I'm having a panic attack because I checked my Digifarm and the counters for the training are not counting down. And this is very problematic for me because the Digifarm is how I play this game. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it has to do with getting towards the end of the game, but I had a small panic attack when I looked at it and saw the timers were all maxed out and they were not counting down. And here we are. I am experiencing a minor degree of distress. The counters are not counting down. I do not understand why. It's somewhat distressing for me. I can hit the complete button, but I'm not sure what I want to waste my money on when it comes to quick completing, so I'm just gonna take everyone out and we'll see who we can Digivolve. Okay, this is the least prepared I've ever been for one of these episodes, and I'm somewhat panicking because the idea of not having the Digifarm has broken the way that I play the game, so I don't know if I can't use the farm anymore at this point in the game. Here we go. I don't know what this is going to be. I do like Infamon. Ooh, this one will be a ride Digimon. Okay. Infamon Digivolve 2. What do we got? This is a fun spiky. Right off the bat, we got a pointy codpiece is what we'll say. This codpiece, it's got eyeballs and a mouth. There's a mouth on that codpiece. This guy's got a lot malomyotis. Okay. We've got a lot going on here. His pauldrons kind of look like I'm getting a spider motif from this. It looks like there's spider eyes on his pauldrons with teeth and jaws. It looks like it says there's a mouth there. I don't know if those are supposed to be mouths. Opening it up. I don't know if his codpiece is meant to be a mouth, but I kind of like the mask, like a black and white split on his knee pads. It looks like there's a little mask there. We have a recurring motif of teeth and eyes. There's a real creepiness to this guy. It feels like he's made out of a combination of different faces. I do actually quite like this interesting shape as his hips extend back behind him. They flare out into these spikes. I do quite like that. I do really like the gross fleshiness underneath his carapace. His back carapace has got a fleshiness to it that's, oh wow, this is visually very upsetting. I do like that. I do like the recurring masks. You have two here on his knee pads and one on his back. Wow, this is upsetting to look at. Good golly. Your codpiece should not have its own set of eyes or what appears to be its own mouth. I'm just gonna put that there. Pandemonium Flame! Fire magic attack at 70, nothing great. Increased damage to targets with vegetation. Okay, sure, yeah. And dark magic attack at 85. 50% chance to apply deadly poison. I do like that. Stalling enemies out with poison. And injury, increased damage to targets with humanoid trait. This seems pretty good. Real gross to look at. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I want that guy in my party. That is gross looking. Let's see who else we can Digivolve. This must have appeared in the story at some point. I don't think I ever got a clear look at Lotasmon. Oh, I'm certain she's appeared in this story. This is fun. She sort of has this kind of headpiece that looks like she's off to the horse races with this. There's some sort of symbol on her. Well, she has two staffs. One is a fun rainbow flower staff with great colors. The other one, that's a symbol. That means something. I think that means something, but I don't know off the top of my head. The two snakes and the kind of looks like a first aid to the world sort of symbol. I do actually quite like the sort of these, I don't know what you would call them, the jewelry belts that she has dangling across her hips, two intersected, forming an X, but they allow her to have some symmetry, and symmetry it's a shortcut to make a character look interesting. She already has symmetry because of the two different staves. Dual wield it. If there's any Final Fantasy 3 players out there, I don't know if 5 let you dual wield if it was a specific class, but Final Fantasy 3 I don't need a shield, man. I got 2 swords. I'm gonna bonk you. I do like that. Oh, check out that. Her chest piece is very cool. You see that it extends out upward. It sort of extends out from her body. Very ornate. I do... Oh, yeah. I like the black trim on her shoulder pieces and the flowiness, the frills of the white. I like the semi-transparency. Wow, that's a nice effect on her shoulder garb. There's some transparency to it. I do like the frilliness of that. I would suspect that the frills on her sleeves would probably be a bit more physics animated as we enter battle, and we would see physics animation on that. Cool design. I actually quite like that. I'm surprised. I didn't know I would like it that much, but that's very cool. And let's see. Yeah, she's got a built-in cure move. That is... Oh, wow. That's great. That's a good party member if she has a built-in cure move. 30% chance, 100% chance, 30% reduction to defense SPI. Whoa, this is a good character. Seven's Fantasia. Performs light magic attack. Not that strong. Might apply chaos. Or chouse if you're feeling randy. Increased damage to targets with pixie trait. I don't even know... Well, I suppose Piximon would be a pixie, right? There's no way that wouldn't be. Let's see who else. I'm keeping my Skull Greymon. I can't. That's the one I'm keeping, I think. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's not. I'd have to double check to see if that's the Skull Greymon I'm keeping, because I know I have multiple. We'll double back. I'll just double check and we'll double back. Double check, double back. Looks like we've already got... Was I supposed to get a duplicate of someone? I'm not sure now. Oh, I do need a Volcanismon. It'd be great if I had my Digifarm and I could just boost my stats a little bit. This guy. Okay. Ooh, whoa! Titanmon plus Skullbaluchimon? Oh, I want that. That guy was in the story. I need more intelligence. If I could just send him to the Digifarm, I could get a little more intelligence. Let's find out who this is. Lady Devimon, Digivolve 2. Lady Devimon. Who is this? A Bosommon, big Bosommon. This is Lilithmon. Okay, I'd like to be able to zoom in on the models. Oh, wow, look at the belts. I like the belts that flow around her. So they sort of start here. They originate from her central buckle there, but it looks to be floating in front of her, right? That's free floating. Interesting design element. And the belt sort of swoops behind her. The posing and the animating, the work on this game is just fantastic. I have all the respect in the world for these developers. Absolutely fantastic. The posing is so great on this. She's apprehensive but ready to strike. Ooh, she's got a gold glove. She's got a Vincent Valentine situation going on there. I do really like the rings. The ring piercings on the robe. You see the gold elements are... Oh, I'm cropped on my webcam. The gold elements along her leg and her knee pad are continued. We see those same gold elements here. The tassels on the back, the ends of the buckles. Here's a cheat, right? It's not a cheat, it's a trick. If you want a belt or any type of belt to look interesting, put some sort of ornamentation on the end, and that's what they've done here. And I'm not saying it's a cheat, it's just a technique you can use. It's also a shortcut to make a belt look more interesting. You see, without that, it would actually have much less visual cohesion, but we have gold represented at the ends of the robes, along the legs, on the hands, and the top of her hair. And what really pulls the hold and the tassels in the back, what really pulls it all together, the tips of the belts have the gold, and it ties it all together. This beautifully cohesive composition where the elements are repeated all throughout. You have vertical representation of the purple. This is an excellent design. I adore the asymmetrical X on the belts in the front. I'm getting some Lulu from Final Fantasy X vibes from all the belts. Not nearly enough belts to keep up, but close. It's a good effort. I do like the shape. Oh, the shape of the Devil Wing. Great flow. Great flow. I actually really like this design. Nice. She has Phantom Pain. Don't we all have some Phantom Pain once in a while? Dark Magic attack at power 55. Not that strong, but it applies deadly poison and injury. And it deals extra damage to deity trait. Nice. Very nice. I like it. I dig it. Let's see who else we can Digivolve. Ooh, okay. We've got one ready here. We have Loader Leomon. This will also be a ride Digimon. Loader Leomon! Digivolve too? Oh yeah. Who is this friend? I like this friend. Right off the bat, I really like the wireframe legs and tail. Very cybernetic. It's such like a 2004 kind of move to put a wireframe on that to make him look real digital. I do like that. This is Chaos Dramon with his Hyper Infinity Cannon. Electricity, physical attack, power 70. All enemies. Very good, very good, very good. This is quite a simple color scheme, hard to go wrong. The yellow on the shoulder is a nice accent, and I would really like to have seen it represented somewhere else as well. I feel that, honestly, the palette is a bit plain. It's the red, black, and gray, which is very, very plain. There's not a whole lot of tonal dynamic here, and if that yellow was present somewhere else, just a little more somewhere else, I think it would be just a bit more interesting. But I think maybe they were concerned about it looking a little bit too much like ketchup and mustard, so maybe they dialed back on the yellow. I like his booster pack on that. I really would like to see what he does in battle. I'm sure he employs that for his Hyper Infinity Cannon, but he's got like boosters on his legs, like the My Hero Academia character. And what's his name? The engine guy? I forget his superhero name. But he's the class rep. He's got engines on his legs. Oh, okay. We have Antilamon. So we have Dianamon, who I've seen through the story. We have Cherubimon Good, and we've got this one. I don't know what this is. Antilamon Digivolve too? Something about the proportions on this guy is just... Whoa! His forearms are jacked! This guy is kettlebelling all day long. He's deadlifting. You know how you get forearms like that? You got to get the heavy weights, right? And you got to do these, right? Lift those up like that. There we go. Not curling. Curling will do your bicep. You lift them up like that. This guy is a veiny, vascular friend. His forearms are chunkier than his rubby tummy. And I don't know why I said that. I've never said rubby tummy, but for some reason I'm looking at this guy and that's just what came out. Look at his little butt flaps. Everything about this design is making me laugh. Cherubimon Black. He's got his jester collar. Adorable. His sort of torn and frayed ear flaps. Look, I like the colors, right? It's a very muted, dark, creepy, but oh boy. This guy, look, you have too much time at the gym. You have got to do some cardio because you got the rubby tummy building up your tummy fat there, and it's just, you're working one part of your body with the weights. You have got to work out a different part of your body. Very quickly, guys, I appreciate you hanging out, spending time here with me. I'm developing my own monster raising game. It is my dream monster raising game. It's called Goobuddies Monster Keeper. It plays more like the old Monster Rancher games where you raise basically an army of goo monsters at your ranch, and the battles are meant to feel like a puzzle. There are resistances and weaknesses that are explained to you at the start of the battle, so you build a team. The enemies will have very specific skills and attacks that you will have to build a strategy around. Some enemies are giant and you are going to struggle. And so it's about building a team to basically solve a battle puzzle. And these are your buddies. I came up with designs that I think are just the coolest designs. Some of them, I was just trying to make myself laugh while I was designing them. I just tried to make stuff that I think people would think is just cool to look at. Really satisfying with the physics simulation. And the Kickstarter for that will allow me to add at least 52 more Goobuddies to the game. I've got more designs, but I need to spend time modeling, rigging, adding them to the game. And I want to be able to create a free version of the game that will run in the web browser. Without the Kickstarter, the game will launch on Steam and Switch But if the Kickstarter succeeds, I can spend a little bit of time just away from the commercial side so I can create a free version. Runs in the PC web browser. Absolutely anyone will be able to play it for free. No accounts, no monetization, no ads. We're very close. I think we're 85% of the way to the finish line for the Kickstarter. We've got 4 days left. If you would like to support that and see what kind of cool monsters I can come up with for you, then please check that out and share the Kickstarter. Let's take a look at who we can Digivolve next. Who do we got? Oh, we've got Pandamon. See, I've got to make a note that Pandamon can go back and turn into someone else here. Okay, let's see what Pandamon becomes. Pandamon Digivolve 2! Oh, yeah! Look at this guy's head shape. Yes, this is such like a 2003 design for the eyes. The eye shape is very 2003. Oh yeah. Oh, look at his chest armor is a doggo face. I'd clap, but I don't want to mess up the HDMI connection on my PC that I'm playing this on. Oh man. Okay. Mirage Galgamon. Favorite one of the day so far. Blue's my favorite color. Check out his armor on his arms. I love his gauntlets and his claws. That's the kind of Wolverine situation that I want going on. I really like the ornamentation on the blades here, the gold waves. You have this gold emblem symbol on his gauntlets, and what I really like is the plating on his shoulder armor there. It's blue that is consistent, but it has the gray metal trim, which is, I really like that. I love that his chest armor has a doggo face on it. It's got eyes, a little booper, and a mouth. And I really like the, look beneath that white section. There's a little blue plate down there with its own gray trim, and it gives it this real Egyptian feeling. You know, if you look at old Egyptian art, there is sometimes an ornamentation that comes from the chin, and that evokes that. This is very inspired. I love the paw motif on his hip armor. Look at the gold symbol there. It looks like a little paw. This is, there's two tones of blue here. We have a darker blue and then a mid-tone blue that allow the character to have more dynamic. We put gold. The gold seems to only appear on the darker blue to add more contrast. There's visual consistency with the tones they're using for the silver, and it's layered in such interesting ways. Very armored, very cool. Oh man, I like this. I love this big, this is kind of like a French footwear, you know, old French footwear kind of look to it. I like this very much. This is my new friend. Stark red eyes help keep the focus higher up. So if you look at a design like this head on, great posing again, by the way. It's easy for a design like this that's quite detail rich for your focus to wander, but because we have that stark red splash of color on the eyes, it pulls your focus back up to the top, which is generally where you want your audience to keep their focus, at the top. Oh boy, I like this very much. We have Full Moon Blaster. Performs light physical attack at 95. Yeah, nice. If user is boost to speed state 25%, crit rate, okay, increased damage to spirit trait. Double Crescent Mirage. Null physical attack power, that's 100 total. Increased damage to nitrate. We've seen a bunch of knights. This is cool, I dig it. I dig it. That's a neat design, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. Next, who else do we have? Woohoo! Taumon has two. I don't know who to pick. Oh, this is the worst kind of problem to have. I don't know who to pick. Number two, we have some sort of fun ornamentation there. I see we're going option number two. I don't know who to pick. Taumon, Digivolve 2? Armored Bosommon. There's clouds on my bosoms. Oh, I like the yin-yang motif maintained there on the shoulder. This is a very, I'm not saying this to sound weird, a very smooth character. in terms of the overall shapes, very smooth, very round and flowing. I would assume this is meant to be quite a fast character because of how compact and streamlined the look is. Have a look at the visual flow from the arm. I wouldn't call that armor, just the clothing on the arm. Have a look at the shape of it as it flows upwards towards the shoulders, and you see the ends of it lead smoothly into the shoulders. You see the inside of those arms kind of lead up into the bosom area. We have a repetition of the motif of the yin and yang on the shoulders and on the chest here, and on our tatas, we have fun little clouds on our tatas. It's kind of a fox mask, like a kitsune situation. There's some sort of ornamentation, some sort of accessory on the hair that adds. That's actually quite good to have that, because that area of the face is quite dark because of the black hair, but having the white ends to that ornament it's good because it adds tonal contrast, so that helps it from looking boring. There's a marking on the mask. I do like the specularity of the overall armor as well. Ooh, a fun double mid ponytail that we've got going on there, kind of like a foxtail. We have a kind of a monk staff there. I'm sure that's got cool sound effects as it rattles. Her belt buckle, I think, might be a little fox face. This is a cool design. How many... Welcome back to Yin Yang Count. We'll be counting the yin yangs down from number 10. Yin yang. Okay, hold on. We've got 4 on the legs total, 5 on the torso, 6, 7 on the shoulders, and 8 and 9 on the hands. Looks like we have 9 yin yangs. Is this our winner for most yin yangs on a design? Kuzuhamon? That's an interesting design. I'd like to see this character in battle. Taizokai Mandala. Remove stat debuffs. Dark magic attack at 55. Okay, that's interesting. Illuminator. Dark magic attack, power 90. Pretty good. 25% crit rate. I'll take it. That's 25% chance to get extra damage. Let's see who else we got here. Okay, we have Cyberdramon. Oh no, I like my Cyberdramon. This must be an extra one, right? Did I get an extra one? Here we go. Cyberdramon Digivolve 2. Oh, hello. This Justimon. So I don't know anything about this character, but I have seen people mention him in the comments, and I believe he featured in that anime short that Bandai Namco published. Justimon. He's got a cool metal arm. Justice Kick! Null physical attack, power 105, very good. Trinity Arm! Whoa, there's a lot going on here. Performs physical attack of random power element effects. So it looks like it can have 1 of 3 effects. Very cool. I do enjoy this kind of... Look, the scarf is very Cyborg 009. Anything that's sort of Sentai, Super Sentai adjacent, I'm gonna like it. This is such a simple design, but I think it's executed extremely well. The use of vertical lines with the white keeps the blue from looking too plain. The armor on the... Well, not the patterning on the hips there. We have the white trim and the black to add more tonal dynamic to the character. Makes it look interesting. It has torso armor it looks similar to... It's very Digimon, is what I can say. It's very clear that this is a Digimon design from that torso armor. And I like that the armor on his arms, they express a sense of muscle groups. You have your bicep there, your deltoids, the ones at the top, are those delts? No, I think I'm right. I think those are deltoids up there. I haven't had a lot of sleep. I'm getting like 4 hours of sleep each night. I'm finishing up one of my games, and I'm running the Kickstarter for Goobuddies, so... That's a cool design. I would really like to see him in battle. Let's see who else we get. I want a big dino. I want a big dino friend. Who do we got? Okay, I have this Okuamon. Oh, who are these friends? Okay, bug type is my favorite type in Pokemon. I like bugs. I like them real good. These are cool friends. Apparently I've seen them in the story, but I don't recall seeing them. I don't know what to pick. I really like bugs, and both of these silhouettes look awesome. I'll get another Okuamon. They're not rare. I'll get another one. Tyrant Kabu... I jumped the gun. Tyrant Kabuterimon. Oh, yes! Oh, man. Look at his jaws up top. He's got wolf jaws coming out. Yes, 100% yes. I've picked the right option. I'm amped. I'm amped. This is a cool design. Guys, I can't... Look, I love dinos, I love bugs, and I love guns. Digimon is for me. This design is awesome. In the original anime back in the 90s, I really liked Kabuterimon. I always thought if I went to the digital world, I would like a Kabuterimon. I thought he was awesome. This, oh man, I've never seen this before. The silhouette was there, so I must have encountered him, but I've never seen this. Check out, okay, the visual flow of the wings flow out, right? Oh man, but if you, it sort of forms a round shape to it. And these kind of form an angle that create an arrow. So they do bring your focus back in. They don't pull your focus out. So it's kind of very circular focus, if you know what I mean. And part of that has to do with the color of the wings are the same color tone as his jewel in the middle, the eyes on his chest, and it looks like the eyes on his face. So it's but there it's a bit brighter. Similar, same color, similar tone, but it's a brighter. So it pulls everything in. Oh man, he's got these creepy little arms that come out of his torso. It looks like it feels like there's little fangs, right? That hold that jewel in place. Everything about this, it conveys the feeling of an insect so delightfully. You see this carapace look to the armor on his arms, what look like those mandibles on the tips of his armor. The roundness on his armor on his arms looks like the abdomen of an insect. The spikes of the shoulders curve up in a way that builds this interesting flow. Look at his head armor. The nose curves up like that, but when you view it at particular angles, look at the angle that it's forming in combination with the shoulder spikes that are curved. You could have easily had the shoulder spikes curve away, curve straight up, curve back. These are composed in such a way to where there's visual flow, and there's something so circular about it that brings your focus back in. Holy smokes. Is this my favorite Kabuterimon now? I have not spoken enough about Kabuterimon, but oh boy. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, look at the wings. So that when you view the character from different angles, those bottom wings are fanned out so that it still has a similar silhouette, a similar profile, no matter what angle you view it from. Whoever designed this, fantastic. Fantastic. They've considered viewing this character from different angles, from different posing. Oh, man. Oh, wow. This is great. I really like this. Let's pick one more. We're going one more. Oh! Mistymon! Did somebody tell me to hang on to my Mistymon? That's too bad. We're digivolving him. Mistymon! Digivolve 2! Alright. Christmas Nightmon! Medieval Gallantmon. This is great. Very Christmas themed as well. It's great for the season. Oh man. This is sleek as hell. Look at the design on his armor with the gold trim on that. So you could see on his thighs, the armor there. Oh, I love the visual flow of that. It's his hamstring area. It's the thickest part of his legs, and that helps bring focus to those dragon head, knee pads. Oh, I love this gold. It looks like lacing here as it continues up the shin armor, and I really like the choice of that gold trim just along the hip area there. You have the segmented abdomen armor that has a sort of a carapace look to it. Look at the ornamentation, the runic designs on the green area of the chest plate, and the forehead armor there, the dragon wings that are consistent with the dragon shapes on the knee pads. That is a sick axe. Sick axe. Nice gold trim that catches the light on the bottom of the cape with asymmetry on this pattern here. There's some sort of flowing ribbon-like hairpiece coming off the armor. What I really like about the choices here in the under armor is this gray. It's a darker gray. It's a similar tone to the tips of the toes. You'll see that on the inside of the hands, on the joints, on the elbows. So there's consistent logic here. There's internal logic because the under armor section is softer. It looks like a cloth. Joints do need to be flexible. What I really appreciate about Digimon designs is the internal logic. There's consideration for that. It makes sense. There's some spikes pointing downward that kind of look like fangs on the chest armor. What I really like about the color choices is that the green draws your focus and your attention again to the head and the chest area, which is where you want to guide your audience. Ooh, I like this double fang look, this evocation of a sense of jaws and fangs on the pauldrons. This is a fantastic design. I'm really enjoying this. Wow. I really like this design. The designs tonight have been really fantastic. Look at the green on the end of his axes. Again, consistent color tones with his chest and his forehead armor. Fantastic. This is great. I think we'll leave it here. We'll wrap up for today. This has been delightful, and I think I've sounded a little bit frantic in this video. I think I've sounded a little more panicked. And that's because the entire time I've been making today's episode, I've been thinking about how my Digifarm is not working anymore. Thanks for spending some time with me today, everyone. I hope that you're having a great holiday season. I hope that you get to spend time with your loved ones, your friends, and your family. If you no longer have family around, I hope you've got friends that are your family now. Please take care of yourselves, be well, and we'll see you again soon.